See if you get a good threads down in there. Okay, we're doing a spark plug repair here. Get the hole centered up. Somewhere in the area.
How come that ream goes through there without any resistance?
Tap drill size.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
It goes until it hits that down there.
Yeah, but it's too small though, isn't it?
So we know we got 2 inches down, we're going to hit something. So can't go 2 inches down with the other reamer. Alright, the way we centered this head up was we centered it side to side like this until that was 0. Just close to it. So you're making it look bad, Alan. 1, 2, 3, close enough. Then underneath we go 45 degree, which in this case would be the one over here also. So that's at 45 degrees on this side. And that centers up your spark plug hole the right angle you need. Now I just cut the center line by putting the reamer in here and catching the center. This close.
So at that point it's vertical though, is it not?
Yes, it's vertical.
Okay, you're looking for the vertical axis.
Okay, here's a spark plug repair kit over here. This is a full torque thread repair. Otherwise by lock and stitch. Big buck shit. This is not for the faint of heart on pricing.
I bet not.
Kit's over 500 bucks. Haven't paid for itself yet.
Will after this job though.
Yeah, I just charge you all. See how the threads are shark tooth looking? They're not a normal thread.
Huh.
So when you tighten these up, see these are made of that weird thread too. It actually pulls the head together when you torque these in and locks them in solid. So they don't unscrew and pull out easily. Okay, now we had to figure out what depth spark plug insert we needed. So we took a new plug, screwed it in all the way, and you can see how it's recessed in the head. And you can see the thread repair, this other one was repaired. So we know it's longer than the spark plug, that's what we need. So we have aluminum inserts and we have steel inserts. So these are aluminum ones here. See, this one's flush, so that means it would look like this. You'd have a couple threads showing up. So use the one that's a little bit longer. So now you see those 2 threads that were hanging out. Right here will now be, we'll have an insert in there, and whatever sticks past the hole up here, we'll just blend it in. That way you don't have a big hole in there like that is. So we have to tap the hole out for this. You ream it with this and spot face it. Then you tap it. Then you drive this in with a driver. Right there. And you also have to drill a hole for putting a little dowel pin that goes right through the edge of this and then into the thread and locks it so it won't unscrew. And that's what this tool's for.
So you pin it just like a cam cover bushing, correct?
Yeah. So there's your drill. So you only drill in a certain distance.
Wow.
Which I don't remember how to use any of this stuff. It's been about 2 or 3 years since I've used it last. So I'll have to figure it out again as I go. Shouldn't be a problem, right?
No, not at all.
Alright, so the first thing I gotta do, now this is all made to use hand tools to do, so we're not using hand tools. So this is going to pilot off of this pilot here on the old thread. and then it reams it to the size, and then it spot faces on the top. And you're supposed to recess it in a certain amount. And the way the cutter's made, it's supposed to stop cutting when it catches this inner edge, right there. And it's supposed to stop cutting in. That's assuming I'm not laying on the thing and forcing it in.
So you're going one step farther, are you not? If you said that was a hand tool, you're actually cleaning it up so you can guarantee the success of the job, right?
And see right now you see the reamer moving a little bit, so set it up.
Wow.
And we turn it 180 and see if it goes back the other way. So somewhere between those two numbers are what we're going to use for center point. So I'm 8.5 thou. Move it a couple thou more. See, it's about equal step over now. Because this is not being held perfectly straight, it goes in an orbital dimension right now. See, that one goes pretty even. Still a little bit that way. A lot that way. Alright, so we re-zero, we moved it over 10 thou on that one. Give it a couple more thou there. Alright, that looks better. Alright, this thing in low gear. Let's see, which way is that cutting? Dull, sharp, so it rotates that direction. Slow it down a little bit. 100 RPM. Light pressure. Yep. Screw this up, we'll get to roll it up and start over a fresh hole.
I'll just swap heads with somebody. How's that?
I got too much work to do already.
We don't accept that here at Tatro Machine. Failure's not an option.
The jams out, you've got enough lid in it.
Look at how the runout goes away when it's got a hole, pilot hole to be in.
Flexible.
Huh?
Flexible. Alright. Is that enough or not?
Boy, that's a much bigger hole than was there.
It's got a hole in it now.
Yeah, sure does.
This will fix a helicoil because it'll drill out the old helicoil and allow you to repair it.
Right.
I need some air over there. Hose right there. Big thing.
Vacuum.
Right in front of you.
Oh, the vacuum.
Alright, did that cut into the ground? Anything? Doesn't look like it cut anything into it. So it's not going to spot face it any. Thought it was supposed to spot face too.
What exactly do you mean by spot face? Isn't that this surface here?
Well, it's not flat. See how it's not cutting right here? It's cutting
Oh
right
yeah,
here.
I see. Mm-hmm.
The angle's slightly different. Even though I did it at 45 degrees like it's supposed to be, that Harley didn't necessarily have it at 45 degrees.
Gotcha.
A little bit of production error in there someplace.
Core shift.
Nope, that would be something else. So why is this not cutting in? So I thought it was supposed to counterbore in a little bit.
Isn't that what the copper plug washer does? Compensates for that deviation?
Well, you have this lip right here. See that lip? That's supposed to counterbore in flush, but it's not counterboring in at all. I'm not sure why it's not doing that. Because that's what it's supposed to do. See, that doesn't fit. Well, if it doesn't counterbore in, it's going to stick up. I know that. Just got to put pressure on it, force it in. If it doesn't work like it's supposed to, make it work.
You want me to go warm up the welder?
What the hell? No, that's not the right size anyway. Alright, well, maybe I wasn't supposed to do that. It's in there now though. Doesn't matter. Something's gonna need a counterbore. Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't supposed to. Too late. It's in there now. Okay, that's got to go in there. Where's your tap driver?
Tap driver? I don't know where that would be.
You don't have
The
one?
tap handle?
Yeah, you got to drive it in. Without hitting the studs. I don't see anything over we can use. Doesn't look like it. Use a big crescent wrench. My favorite tool.
Right.
Get over here. Let's see what we're going to use here. I don't think anything is going to drive it very well. Yeah. So I keep buying more tools, but I know which ones I buy. I don't see anything big enough. We'll have to do it some other way. Did you grab me a crescent wrench over there? Put in my tool bucket. We're going to pilot it with this.
There's not one in the tool bucket.
How about next to the tool bucket?
Here it is. Okay.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. That's why we zeroed it.
Do all taps have an indicating dimple in there like that?
Nope.
Did you put that in?
Nope. Over there. Okay, this is Molly D, which is a heavy graphite brew. We don't want this to stick at all, so we use the good shit. And unlike usually, I'm not being bashful about wasting it either. So I want to make sure there's a good layer of it on there. Okay. So that will send the top up. And I pull it down with a crescent wrench. Cuts like butter for some reason.
That's due to the lube, isn't it?
That and the sharp tap might have something to do with it.
Yeah.
And
I've
it's
had to
aluminum.
I've had to buy one of these taps already.
Is that quality aluminum though? That Harley would use on that?
It is cast, sand cast right now.
Just sand cast, nothing special, huh?
No, not right now. Doesn't like backing up. It didn't like to go backwards, you know that? Appears to have some threads in there now. I'll try both. Re-lube it up. When you're in this deep here, you don't have to have the pilot on it. But it doesn't hurt. Got a little harder.
As long as it don't break.
As long as it doesn't gall up and stick.
There, you're through.
Oh, do you think I'm through now?
I think so.
Okay, so you're gonna go the other direction now? How those threads look?
Oops.
Oops, they're all bad.
Look nice and clean. If they hold the insert, and we got it made.
Better without the grease in it.
This is a stupid question, but
It's okay, we're all stupid around
what
here.
about a different plug? Different spark plug?
Like an 18 millimeter?
Well, I'm just saying. You see what I'm getting at?
They don't make oversized spark plugs.
Okay.
Now it's nice and clean. My super sticking over here. Now with my bottle of good stuff out. I think Alan ate it. Take my good stuff, Alan?
Did not.
He's saving it for his 45.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think
I
so.
thought he was.
I'm gonna paint that 45. They're Ford blue. See that can up on the top?
There you go.
Did he
I
use
always
it?
liked that crappy looking Ford blue.
I'm thinking this is the stuff right here. See, here's that special lube I was supposed to use. I got my own lube I use. Okay, are we using steel or aluminum?
Is that a steel insert? I don't know.
It's aluminum.
Well, okay.
This is special stuff. It sticks it in there. It conducts heat. Doesn't insulate. It might have been sitting on the shelf a while, so you mix it up. Right, Alan?
It's because you don't strip that many spark plug holes.
That's right. I don't fix very many either.
What kind of gorilla could strip out a spark plug hole?
A defect factory.
All I know is when we started porting, it was good. When we were done porting, it was stripped. So,
Really?
yeah. Somewhere between start and finish, it threads like
Those
those.
are 40-year-old threads, you know, so from the factory. So.
What year is that motor?
Well, the heads are 77.
Okay.
The motor's a Frankenstein motor. It's Heinz 57.
I think I flow much fuel through that.
Here.
Where my pin's at. That's my missing paper clip. Paper clips come in handy. Is this one even poked yet? Doesn't appear to be. Thought I had a smaller bottle. Maybe this is the new stuff I haven't used yet.
That's too big. You don't,
Oh,
want,
see, I haven't
you
used
don't
this
want
one.
that, do you? That's too big.
No, it's this is a brand new bottle. We haven't used that one yet.
And break into your old stash.
Use the old one. See, we did that flathead Ford block about 2 or 3 years back. This is last time we wanted this stuff.
Oh, okay.
It appears the bottle is not here either. You did all my bottles of snot. I bet you Alan came in here and
I see. Break into the new
Cook it.
bottle.
took it. Used it for something important. Let me crack open a new bottle for you? I don't know about that. Bet you it's not in here. You might have to now. Jeez, Alan. I don't know if you guys are worth new bottles. That means the old bottle probably sprung a leak and was all over the place. Look at that, hasn't even used yet. There, that'll be enough for you. What do you think, is that enough for you?
I think so. See what comes out.
That's what comes out. This is what's going to go in. And if it locks up halfway in, we're screwed.
Yeah.
Locked up right there. You didn't bring the wrench, Alan, for putting this in. Alright, I think we need to get a wrench. We need 5/8. Need a socket.
dwelling on a socket?
Yep. Bring me the bucket. See, I'm quicker than Alan's in finding my tools.
That's right. They're your tools. I know where mine are at. Does the air activate that Loctite? What activates it? Pressure, or air?
Lack of air.
Lack of air.
See, I think it's all the way down now. Just swedges it in when you tighten it up. Looks like it's almost all the way down.
So that's a better insert than the other one.
Yes.
So actually the repair is better than original, correct?
Okay, that's enough torque. No, nothing's better than original. It's parent metal. The with those teeth, when you tighten the nut this up, they actually bite harder. The more torque you put on it, the harder it bites. So when you tighten the spark plug up, it pulls it harder. It makes it bite harder. If it actually pulls against, usually it won't pull against the insert though. So right now the insert's in all the way. Now we got to do is we got to go ahead and drill it and pin it. Somebody opened up my stuff here.
Well, we'll revisit that bottle here in another 2.5 years.
Do you know how much that bottle cost?
I bet it's
That was
$50.
expensive. I think it was.
I bet it is.
They don't give their stuff right now. Okay, see this little pin right here? We got to pin it. If I read the instructions, I would know exactly what to do. Here we go.
A little too late now.
Never been opened. Never been looked at. I don't know what to tell you.
So you have to set the depth of this thing. Now, I forget how you're supposed to do that, but I think they had something over here that was built in that would do it for you. I don't remember. See, Alan's not reading the instructions, so I don't know.
Yeah, I am. Health hazard, moderate.
I know what this one does. That might be too deep. Yeah, I forget how you do it.
Or read the freaking instructions.
Alan's working on it. What'd you find, Alan?
Come on.
Alan got lost.
No, I'm not lost. You'd second guess me and I'd be in trouble.
I bet there's no instructions here, just sales crap.
No, I bet it's there.
Spill or leak procedures. That's EPA. Firefighting. See, I told you there's nothing.
It's the first page there you were on.
This one here?
Yep, tells you how to do it.
Oh. Place 6" by 16" drill and hand drill and slide tube over drill bit. Insert it into drill bit into depth gauge hole on top of installation tool. That'd be that thing there. Push the drill bit in as far as it'll go. In the tube. This will set the drill depth for the pin. Remove tube from depth gauge hole and insert in the hole at edge of hex. So this was a set tool over here. See, I told you it was something like that.
Well, what's the other one for? The other hole.
That's when you actually drill in. See, I knew it was something like that. I just couldn't remember. So you got to do it at least every 5 years or so. Now the problem with this is that this is not on center right now. All right. You happy?
I'm never happy.
Oh, okay, good. At least we're consistent. Okay, now you're going to drill in that far into that hole over there. Must be getting close to drop in. See how deep that is? Looks like it's about the right depth. So that appears to be the right depth.
Okay.
I could be mistaken though.
Wouldn't be the first time, right?
Today?
Or any day.
Last 5 minutes? All right. So that goes in there. We're going to hit right there. I'm going to sucker up a little bit. Appears to be drilled. Did I do that right?
We'll find out.
Alan wasn't reading instructions all the way.
Are those rocker boxes polished, Keith?
Chrome.
Oh, chrome. Wow, I like
Chrome will get you home.
Full tilt on that.
chrome will get you home.
Chrome will get you laid.
Ha!
Well, at least that's what they say.
Not by Ellen.
Oh, shit.
I painted green. I don't know. That won't do you any good either.
One of these tools is supposed to beat it in. Is this the beating in tool? You didn't read instructions the rest of the way, did you? See, Alan's slipping.
More. It's a senior moment.
See, you want me to read all these instructions. Remove drill bit from tube. Damn. Depth gauge hole and insert and insert them into hole at edge. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, remove drill bit, leaving the tube in place. Blow shavings away from the installation tool. That probably would help. Put drop of sealant into top of tube and slide retaining pad down the tube. See how you don't lose your pen?
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to take that little thing I had and beat it in there with it. You get that, Alan?
Yes, sir.
At least the instructions are in English only.
Yeah. That'd be a lot. I didn't say anything about cleaning the dirt and stuff out of the tube before you use it, though. My problem is I can't get inside the hole to make sure there's no chips in there. So we're going to take our drill bit. See if there's anything comes off with it. See all the stuff that came out of there?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't tell you what to do with the chips and oil and stuff that's in the bottom of the hole, because it won't seal. The sealing won't work if it's in oil. So load it up. Blow it out.
That's why we like you so much, Tatro.
Because I don't read instructions very well.
Well, you're just
When you know it all, you don't need to read
yeah, You're
instructions.
just instinctive. That's all.
Instinctively screw it up.
Yeah.
Okay, see that time nothing came out. No goop, no oil, no nothing. So the hole's probably clean now. It's pre-treated. How's that? Is that the correct
Yeah,
word?
pre-cleaned.
Okay, now we're going to clean out our tube here by blowing through it with the snot and stuff here. I missed all that. I'm going to blow the stuff out. There we go. Okay, where's that stuff we were using? I know why they give you such a big bottle, because you waste so much of it.
Does
See, I'm not wasteful.
that come with the kit?
They came a little small bottle that probably destroyed itself. I think I had a big mess I had to clean up a couple years ago. So, there's our pin in there. It went very far, does it? Now we got a red side and a non-red side. Which one do you think we use?
You hit on the red side.
Hit on the red side. Okay. 105. So this doesn't fit in there.
I was wrong. Oh, there you go.
Now, they didn't tell me to do this, but I'm going to put a mark in there so I know how deep I'm going. Okay, then we take a massive hammer here.
A BFH.
I don't think that worked right. Yep. I got a sneaking suspicion of that pin did not go in there. See, it's unsupported. So you feel like something slides through.
There you go.
Where's that flashlight at? I don't think the pin's in there. It's right here, Ellen. See, it looks like there's a pin in there still.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, there's a pin in there. That doesn't work. Yeah, this tool does not work. It's now broken. None of this is working. That was like carbide, that piece, and it just broke it off.
So you'd fuck up the pin trying to take it out then if it's not in all the way.
Not coming out. The thing is, if it's not in all the way, your tool's not going to come out either.
Right.
And I have a feeling that might be what's going on.
How about shortening that rod?
Problem is this stuff is too brittle to beat on with a hammer. So you don't have a light on. If you had your light on, it would see better. See how tall I just came out?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's all the way in.
Well, you could hear it hit bottom.
I didn't know if it hit bottom or not. You couldn't tell.
You'll soon find out. You try to take that out.
All I know is this thing here is not. This piece is now broken, so it doesn't really matter. But I'll have to get another one of these. That probably only cost $20 for that one tool, plus shipping. They probably charge $30 in freight, so shouldn't be much problem at all getting one, right? All right, see what happens. It's unscrewed, so that's a good sign. This one got tight right there. See that when you put the pin in the aluminum, it spreads it out a little bit. So when I tap on it side to side, it makes the threads round again, so now the plug holder's in there easy. And that goes back in like it's supposed to.
Yeah, it looks like the pin's flush.
Should be.
Or a little below.
Hopefully a little bit below.
Yeah, it is a little below. Good job there, Keenan.
Well, the insert is above the surface, but it's probably almost flush with the original surface would be. Remember, I counterboarded in a little bit? So it's a good thing I did it, otherwise the plug would be sitting up higher than it was supposed to be. So even though I thought I screwed up, I probably didn't. It doesn't look as good being like that, but oh well. But yeah, the pin is in there. And to me it looks like it's might be almost too deep, but see it's into the threads, so it doesn't matter. It's into the threads. Okay, where's your sparking plug? Now if this fits, it's a good sign.
Yeah. You can turn it by hand, it's a good sign.
There you go.
Right on.
Nicely done.
Now that other insert doesn't have a pin, does it? The other head? I didn't notice one.
No, I think it's helical.
Yeah.
Let's get Rick working on that one next.
So it looks like there's a helicoil.
Oh, yep. Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Let's see on this side. Yep, there's a helicoil on top. Yeah, it's worked. It's not ever a problem.
It's been in there for 20 years, so I won't fuck with it.
Nope, it's good to go. But this one, on the other hand, you might have to dick with it because some untrained person put it on.
Yeah, because he didn't read the directions.
Well, Alan was helping.
It came out pretty good.
See, Alan was helping.
You got it.
What do you got? Oath what keeper?
He's the one that convinced you to read the directions.
Oath keepers.
See, that's the whole problem.
All right, you want me to shut her off?
No, I gotta see what it looks like underneath.
Yeah, that's where the
Okay.
truth is, huh?
I guess I better shut it off then. We don't want...
We don't want to know what's going
Hell
on.
no.
You had mentioned you might have to dress that up, huh?
Here you go, Alan. Oh, we'll probably have to dress it up a little bit.
Why would anybody want to watch TV when you could do this?
That's right.
Watch this.
You can watch me screw up parts. Good job. That's for you, Ellen. You can have it. Use the other phone.
Another phone solicitor.
I don't know. What's that one say?
Incoming call. Tatros. Yeah, who's this, please? Rudy? Smitty, okay. Smitty, hold on.
I'm busy.
All right, he says he's busy here for a minute. Can you hang on? All right, cool, bud. Thank you. Smitty. He says you got that 50 ohm?
No. I'm waiting for my video money to come in. Might take 3 months.
How's she look under there?
Videos don't pay very well.
No, well, you're not that other.
Well, unless it's not supposed to be flush, it's screwed up.
It's flush.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Is it supposed to be flush?
Yep, it's supposed to be flush.
Thread the plug in there and see what she looks like.
Okay. See, there's some sharp edges there I don't like, though.
Boy, you guys are
Well,
particular. That
deburr
came
the
out pretty
mofo.
sweet.
Let me deburr it here with you.
Deburr my ass, you're reshaping the combustion chamber.
Is that what I'm doing?
He's flow porting it.
Yeah.
I think that was in the instructions on how to do that. There, that just peened it slightly. Now the spark plug probably won't go in though.
Yeah. It hangs up about an eighth of an inch from
Right there it gets tight. And then it got loose again. There you go. Look, it's almost indexed good.
Yeah, let's index them.
Well, when you tighten the washer down, it'll be unindexed.
And you don't believe in indexing.
That'll waste of time for me.
Have you ever tried it?
You want it aimed towards the intake, correct?
Intake, exhaust.
But have you tried it and not noticed any difference?
If the plugs go in the hole, I don't care. On my bike, I don't even have an electrode on there. It just sticks up. We don't have that thing, and there's no indexing. It's the same all the way around. I don't have to worry about it.
No, we're not going to worry about that.
All right, so there's what it looks like. I put some extra peen marks in there for you, make it look pretty. That way I know I did it.
A nice pin in there to keep it.
It's got a pin in there. Those are hard anodized threads, so it's got a little bit better holding power than a regular hole. It's obviously a lot stronger than the parent material, so it won't strip out as easy. And either way, you still got to remember to put anti-seize on your threads when you put them in. All right, so we're good on go on that. So now we can move on to assembly. We're done screwing up machining.
All right.
There you go.
I'll shut her off.